Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, last episode. Reaching the place where Hal wanted to meet us, we soon found our group exploding once again. Now knowing that Hal may also be suffering from corruption, time turned back as we sought out a more helpful contact. Meeting with Jack after finding his card code and learning he was tracing Hal's movements, we returned to the Riverside Underground and past the bombing room to try and locate the gambler's partner.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
There's a time.
Take them down in a single blow.
Stay calm and work through it.
Blinked. We've got the upper hand. They blinked.
Let's say it wouldn't be surprised me if I get everything in here.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Where's Vanguard?
Going all in.
Engage
Show me
your
what
skill.
you've got,
Here it
Silver
comes.
Blade.
There. Silver whip to you.
Got it. It's over. You're
Cut down
crushed.
my enemy.
Chance.
Fair bit of damage.
Give it your all.
I'll dice you up. You got this.
No problem.
It's over. You're
Cut down
crushed.
my enemy.
All you on yes.
Those guys were going in. How are you still alive?
Initializing drive.
The time is right for a shard boost. Zypha, activate. You're next, on yes. Here goes.
What?
Initializing drive.
Ren. Allow me.
Where's my judgment feather to do the extra damage I needed to finish it off? Okay, I'm not getting it. Okay.
Good work, guys.
That's where we get the good experience. Okay, all treasure chests with orbital locks have been opened. Recluse times 1. Crit plus 10% when HP is full during command battles. Mirage water. I'm guessing that's like not working on spells? But even then, like, Mirage and water on something like that is ridiculously good.
Looking to adjust your orbments?
Switching to maintenance mode.
What do you want in there, Reclusix? Got the Aqua Boost anyway, so we're all good with that.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Maybe Van can have Arc Feather too! I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, does it? The Strength 24 really is matter as much as me having even more critical rating. I think that when I'm boosted, I have 100% critical, actually, now that I look at it. The hell would you give this
Let's
to?
take a look.
I feel like because of what it is, it would actually still work better on some kind of caster.
Maintenance mode activated.
Is that a lock
That's
slot?
a single element slot.
That is a single element slot. Okay. Like Swin, no.
Let me handle this.
Elaine would probably not be bad with it. Elaine and Judith. They both look like they'd be quite good with it.
Maintenance mode activated. That's a single element slot.
I guess you Spirit Breaker as well. Gives you the double slot as well. Bonus. And to be honest, from that point, you could probably cast her up too and give a Judgment Feather. Like, really easily.
Skill loadout updated.
Really, really easily.
Peace.
Shield free over here. It's a good base to get her that. She won't have the Aqua Boost, though. She'll have Aqua Boost 1, but not Aqua Boost 2.
Boost gauge level maximum.
But she'll have Mirage Boost for that spell, so...
This will make for a good warm-up.
She won't have
You've
to
got a charge
S-craft.
attack ready.
Blink, we've got the upper hand.
To buff cancel.
Engaging skill.
Up to you.
No problem. It's over. You're
Quick
crushed.
my enemy.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Keep moving ahead.
Alright, the remaining enemies are over here.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
Beginning combat.
Charge attack available.
There. Down.
Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy shards.
And if it's Agnes going first,
You're next, Agnes.
Activating skill.
A chance.
oh yeah, the one thing you don't have is Judgment
Initializing
Feather.
drive.
You're next, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Now then.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Agnes again.
Time is right for a shard boost.
Have some more.
Your move, Divine Blade.
Engaging skill.
Have some more.
and
Engaging
We're
skill.
done.
Let's go. Now then. Let's keep
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
They're down.
every
Well,
enemy will be
that's that.
defeated. But we
What's
didn't reach
next?
level 53 by coming through here. So, it's Christ, how do I die next? Is the next question for us, right? We've got an orbital charger in
She's
front of
just
us.
beyond here.
Guess I ought to sober up then.
You probably should, yes, buddy.
Much better.
I say we just head in. See what the punishment for this fight is going to look like. Will there be a fight? I guess we're going to be dispelling how. Could there be an Could there be an Orc Genesis behind this or not? Because, like, the Marduk stuff doesn't seem like it's going to come to a head here. And I feel like, because of the way the pacing is, we might actually be sent out for sweep next. But I don't know. It's just because we've done a dungeon, so I don't think we'd start the Marduk stuff or continue that just yet. It's a weird thing to say, but
Something's wrong. They should have entered the room by now. Where in the heck are they? Don't tell me.
Whatever you're waiting for, it ain't gonna happen.
Van? What are you doing here? And why are you with them, Jack?
Because someone needs to teach you when to quit. You lost out on your bet, so it's time to bow out. Wake up, Hal. We're going home.
No, we're not. You were in on it too, weren't you, Jack? King is dead thanks to those monsters. I won't rest until I avenge him by killing every last one of them.
Hal.
It's just like with the Kruga and Marduk guys. Except she seems more confused.
Yeah. Looks like the events of 9 years ago have gotten all mixed up in her mind. She looks just like she did the day I met her. Back then, the flames of vengeance were burning her up from the inside. But she never once lost her cool at the gambling table. Her poker face is just as good as King's. But like before, she's using it in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And just what do you mean by that?
It's a skill that's reserved for gambling and gambling alone. But you're using it as a mask, to shield yourself from the reality that you're about to get blood on your hands. It wasn't right back then. It definitely ain't right now.
Don't you dare lecture me, Jack. You're not talking me down from this. These are the people who killed my dad!
I was the one who killed King. It's true that I was set up by Enrique. But at the end of the day, he died because I was rash and stupid as hell. I ain't gonna run or hide from my sins. I'll carry him for the rest of my life. I don't care whether you or King ever forgive me. Despite everything, though, he still saved me. And that became my inseparable link to him and to you. I'm proud to stand by your side.
Sounds like those two have been through a lot.
Yeah, not even fate itself could tear them apart.
What are you saying? I will get my revenge! I have to, for Dad and Jack's sakes, and... What am I?
Don't let that rewrite bullshit control you. Gamblers control their own luck, and their destinies. The girl who claimed to be my partner was stronger than this. Snap out of it, Hal!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not...
Crimson Devils! We've created a paradox in her mind. We're almost there!
Stay back, Jack! Leave the rest to us!
We'll bring her back, I swear!
Thanks.
Tread carefully. Their numbers are great.
Death blow, assholes.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand!
Wait a second. I think we could just clear.
Keep it
I have
up,
a
it's
feeling
working.
we'll be fine. I'm not certain. But you see I've got a critical in this turn. Well, I don't need it. Right? It's a simple way of putting it. I don't need it. Because I've got critical anyway.
Give them your all!
Over here! All for you! Show me what you got, Silverblade!
Here it comes! There! Silver wins!
Maybe I can freeze them all.
Now it's my turn.
But as soon as I make it to a caster's turn, and I cast Cetus Phantasma,
Initiating drive.
yeah,
A chance!
we should be good, right?
Initializing drive.
Leave me alone. No fatal bites. No dark fear.
Too slow!
You get shot now because of that.
You're
Now
next on yes!
feel the wrath on yes. We've got a whale for that.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it!
That was
Onwards
therapeutic.
and upwards. I'll reach even greater heights. There's still much I have yet to learn.
That was therapy.
Jack. And... yes. Everyone. I'm sorry.
I think her memory's back. Guess the corrosion didn't have a firm hold on her after all. Didn't change the fact that we had to bust our asses to get her back.
Jack,
It's okay. Just get some rest now.
Why did I... I'm so ashamed. I'm not worthy of being an informant. Or your partner.
And that's just plain not true. None of this was your fault. You can pin it all on the corrosion.
No, I can't. I deserve my share of the blame.
You're stubborn about the weirdest things, you know that? Fine. Let's have King decide then.
Is that...
Oh, that's King's error coin. Yeah, it's something he once carried around. You left it behind, Hal. If it lands on heads, all is forgiven. We'll leave this whole thing in the past and move on. If it lands on tails, we'll cut ties here. You will never be my partner again. But wait.
There you have it. Heads. King's word is the law. So we have no choice but to follow it.
You say that like you didn't decide the outcome on your own. I know you can control the flip, idiot. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry, everyone. Make sure you get Fairy and everyone else back, okay?
Did we not get rid of it? Not fully, looks like. We need to cut it off at its source before she's fully back to normal. Damn it. It's fine. This'll do for now. Looks like I owe you one. You've got that right. Doesn't look like we'll get any info out of her, though. I guess we're back to square one, then. Well, at the very least, we cut off their access to her information network. That's worth something. At any rate, we should let the others know what happened. I know, but we don't exactly have a way to get in touch with them right now.
Oh, finally! Do you know how long I've been searching for you guys?
Oh, isn't that the drone Mirabelle was using? How the hell did you find us?
Through sheer dumb luck, apparently. And even then, it wasn't easy. I was out looking for that informant girl back there because I heard she was working with Reset. And well, here you guys are. You even got her taken care of for me.
That's right. Anyway, glad to see you safe. How's Hassan holding up?
Funny you ask. That's exactly what I was calling to talk about. While they were turning tail, he went and got himself injured.
That damn idiot. He must have been trying to look cool by taking all of those guys himself. Is he okay?
Thankfully, none of his vitals were hit, but he's in real rough shape. We took him to a doctor in the Black Light District. She's treating him as we speak.
Oh no.
He wants to have a word with you guys. Mind popping on over?
Alright, the chances of you being corroded are pretty slim. Well, we'll have to save that visit till after we get together with the others. You good with that?
Sure, that actually works out
That's no problem at all. In fact, I've already sent someone to meet with them.
That voice! Is that you, Gilliam Thorndyke?
Indeed it is. Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your efforts, I now have a crystal clear picture of our current predicament. Now then, I would love to have a word with you. Let's meet in the Blacklight District, shall we?
Now you're zooping me.
It brings me great relief to see you all alive and well. I hear you've already saved one of the victims who had their memories altered. You continue to astound me, Spriggan.
Save the praise for when she makes a full recovery. By the way, we wanted to thank you for your timely aid earlier this morning. We heard you were gravely injured. I'm so glad to see that you're okay.
Yes, worry not. Injuries of this kind are but a daily occurrence on the battlefield. However, it will be some time before I can move freely again. I must have unwittingly let my guard down against my good-for-nothing son.
Don't beat yourself up. The fact that you weren't mauled to bits by that monster is a hell of a feat all its own. Anyway, might I ask what you're doing here? Mirabelle isn't here, so I'm guessing she's out gathering information.
That's right. I'm afraid I am not one for field work, so I leave that to my subordinates. As for your other question, I'm merely here to get a better grasp on our present predicament.
Right, the situation ain't exactly ideal for you. Can't hold the reins when your elite unit and one of your top concierges are out there running the show.
And that is precisely why you have our full support in your endeavors. You may consider this an extension of our contract. I would very much like to continue our current relationship well into the future.
Slimy little. So what's going on with Rosette's memory anyway? My only knowledge on the subject comes from what little insight I gleaned from Miss Alton's report. Her temporary transfer to Arkride Solutions is still within her recollection, that much I'm certain. However, she believes that she received an order to return to headquarters on the morning of her second day in Basel. She has it in her head that all contact with you from that point onwards ceased. You can't be serious, so she doesn't remember when she saved my life? That would be the implication, yes. To her, your relationship never developed past that trip to Basel. That is some grade A bullshit. It'd be nice if we could sit down with her and clear this up in a chat. But if she has any evidence, false or not, that you're connected to Almata, there's no way that would work. She likely believes she is merely doing her job. Perspective is a funny little thing, isn't it? This is so frustrating. There has to be some way we can get our Fairy and Rosette back. Whether we will hinges on us getting through the ferry. I believe her to be the center of all of this. Can you tell us more about what happened on your side?
Certainly. We came to the capital's outskirts for a job and were on standby while we were formulating a strategy. During that time, Fairy recruited a fair portion of our unit, and they abandoned us to aid her cause. And that cause was to wipe out Arkride Solutions. According to our findings, the time in which they left roughly coincided with when my own elite unit abandoned their posts. If we were to be precise, Farida's group departed a little earlier. Our last correspondence with our unit was around midnight, the same time Farida came to visit, according to our records. We've been tracking their movements with our surveillance cameras. From that, we've concluded the corrosion spread from her to Rosette and Security Chief Kazim, and then to the rest of the unit. Then Fairy must be the point of origin here. That tracks, I suppose. Her case looked to be the most severe out of everyone. Oh, I had a feeling that was the case. That just leaves me with one question. We have pretty well established that her memory has been altered, but that's not the only thing that's changed about her, is it? What do you mean? Her movements were swift and precise, and there wasn't a hint of hesitation in her voice. I don't think the fairy we saw would have had any reservations about taking the life of her targets. You might be right about that.
No. What has gotten into you, Fairy? She isn't some naive little squirt anymore, that's for sure. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask about. It felt to me like Fairy's been troubled about something lately. Did something happen to her after the New Year's festival? Now that I think about it, she hasn't really been herself since we met back up. At least not fully. You know what's up with that?
It's possible that Kazim sparked a small change in her. The Kruger are a proud group of warriors, and we are also a family that has been entrusted with a mission from ancient times. The symbol of that mission is the Flame Priestess. After she carried out that role during the New Year festival, she learned a part of that mission. Then Kazim had a talk with her. He asked if she was prepared to carry the mission of the Kruger on her shoulders.
That sounds like a heavy burden.
I have heard about the Kruger's way of life from Security Chief Al-Fayed. Your people serve as warriors and inheritors of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment and an indefatigable strength of will.
Perhaps there is a reason he distanced himself from that path.
He is entitled to his own life choices. If what you're saying is true, then maybe her current self remembers that.
You may be right. There wasn't a trace of indecisiveness in her actions. That might be why she can play the part of the warrior to perfection. But that's all it is, a part. Fairy we knew was wide-eyed and curious, and she was deeply empathetic.
Yes, that's certainly true. Had Farida not left our village, she may well have become the person we saw in that tunnel. However, after she came to the Republic, met all of you and experienced the loss of someone she held dear, doubt and indecision crept into her mind. But I do not see those as weaknesses. It ain't easy to push past your doubts to find a path of your own, but she's doing that all the same. You ask me, that's proof that she's strong as hell.
Well said. I think we'll be able to reach her by helping her tackle what she's struggling with. Why don't we start there then? We'll pop her uncertainties like a balloon. But we might need to get a little more insight into what those uncertainties are. Any ideas, gang? Those two dancing sisters might know a thing or two. They're here in the capital. I think they helped Fairy practice her dancing. Oh yeah, she came to them for pointers for the festival dance, right? I believe they're staying at the hotel inside them. Maybe they can help us. Perfect, then our course is set.
I'm happy this came to a satisfactory resolution.
Normally, I would take it upon myself to discipline my child. It is a father's duty, after all.
And it's also a boss's duty to discipline his employees when they fall out of line. Hang tight. I'll bring your daughter back soon.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help.
If you require my assistance, you need only but ask. I will help however I can. As long as it's within my authority, of course. Please see to Ms. Twining's and our security chief's return on my behalf. And do make it quick if you can.
Ain't gonna be. There's no telling when the Kruger and Marduk will catch up to us. We should head over to the hotel Sarah and Shahina are staying at, quickly.
The quickest route would be through the abandoned subway line connected to this place. That door should take us there. Then let's get moving. Well, we've got the whole Blacklight District to check out, unless you stop me from doing it. But aren't you glad... Oh! We could never enter the clinic before, right? Right? This isn't something that I could do all the time, and I didn't even realize. The surgery was a success, but he's still in critical condition. He'll need to be on bed rest for a while. His internal organs have seen significant damage. Thank you. Well, considering my fee's been paid already, I'm happy to help. But these wounds, if it weren't for the Vice Chief, you'd be dead by now. Your opponents mean business. Best be careful going forward. I mean, we kind of figured, but... Thank you for the warning, Isabel. No problem. Let me know if you need any medication before you go, alright? I'm not in the habit of digging into my patient's business, but that opponent of his was definitely fine to kill. You guys need to be more careful. There's only so much surgery can fix after all. God, if this is true, this must mean I could talk to Isabel multiple times otherwise, and I never went in here. I never knew this room existed. I'll do everything I can to support you in your coming trials. You should be aware, however, that facing both Security Chief Alfayed and Concierge Twinings will be no easy feat. I look forward to seeing what you and Concierge Alton are capable of. I heard rumors about a doctor in the Blacklight District, but I never thought she'd be so talented. I feel better already. Back to the topic at hand, though, I don't believe what Farida's doing is right. Please, Vat, do whatever you can to help my children. My poor kitty cat is just in the corner there, that little tiny bit of black. She's given up and gone to sleep. Let's figure out where I can go in this place then.
Do you think Hal's gonna be alright?
I think so. From what I heard, she's currently resting up over at Bermati's place.
We'll have to trust him to take care of her. Right now, we've got bigger problems to worry about.
Right, we do. Alright, looks like we can explore the whole of the Blacklight District. And nowhere else. But at least we can finally do a sweep somewhere, right? For the first time. You know, I think I just remembered something. I got abandoned in the Blacklight District when I was just a kid. Before that, though, my memory's totally blank. Thankfully, the boss decided to take me in. They've really done a lot for me. Like setting me up with this bar. Since everyone knows I'm under the boss's wing, nobody tries to mess with me. I couldn't be more grateful. The only memories I have are after the boss took me in. They've really done a lot for me. They didn't give you an education. I kind of wish they did.
What?
I know, it's weird to think about. Right, I'm going to take the portal to the Märchengarten for a tiny second. Because, of course, we got those skill stone for Van's Grendel form. And if you know what I mean, we can actually upgrade some stuff. We got that, we got that. Howling Roar, I guess, next. The hate up to it would be good to do. But finally, some actual more upgrades on that kind of side of thing.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
And we can also always buy stuff here, can't we?
We've got the good stuff.
Already... Oh, we haven't actually taken everything. We can get sunglasses. Oh, no, it's because we've got multiples of these and we've already got multiples.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
Ooh. Do we have whole new gears? Hannibal and Quintus are the only things that are available here. So there's new weapons available for our Growlsritter, but nobody else? We'll have to come back here, because this is kind of interesting. Shield jumper's there as well, which magic evasion goes down, but everything else goes up. Shield leg guards as well, which aren't the most speedy thing in the world. I'll check these back
Thanks
after.
A bundle.
We visit a certain masked man's shop. Give us the lie, Meron. Hey there, care to have some fun before you go? Just don't get too naughty, alright? Thanks, Meron. We won't. We had the Marduk security forces hanging around just a little while ago. When I told them not to interfere with my business, they just up and left. What's their deal, huh? Should have taught them a lesson. Guess those Marduk goons really were here.
I know we made sure to come here when they weren't around, but you can never be too sure. I invested a good bit of money in that fake T-phone scam, but in the end, everything was confiscated and the bail was nothing to sneeze at either. Sam in the red is putting it lightly. Still, I can't just give up now, can I? I mean, this is my job. Just you wait, my next scheme will get more mirror in my pockets than ever before. It doesn't sound like she's very keen on changing. This woman is a very prolific con artist. She has a tendency to lure people in with fake brands. I'm sure she'll be right at home in the Blacklight District. I got caught for one of my scams last month. We've caught you multiple times. But I'm not giving up. Just you wait. My next scheme will be better than ever. I'll get mirror from all the suckers in the world. And after we came all this way to earn some money too. Damn, I need a drink. Jaeger dropouts by the ton. Damn it. Why does this keep happening to us? I feel like I've seen them around before. Or maybe not. Are these bugbear? We just fought some bugbears. Let's go to the special place.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Yes. What? No. Is something wrong? You're looking a little pale. Yeah, we've been dealing with a few situations lately, but anyway, how's everyone around here doing? Seen anything unusual? Well, I don't have too much info to give, but I noticed there are more Jaegers around than usual today. Actually, I just saw a few hanging by the bar earlier. Really? We'll look into it. I suppose there's not anything too strange, but something feels off. Oh, I suppose we'll just have to keep it in mind. Oh, something's up with them. A quest, maybe? I'm guessing something big's happened? Well, try not to let work weigh you down, alright? When you hold chaos on your heart, it clouds your vision as well, so before you go rushing in, take a moment to collect yourself. And whenever you're feeling down, we'll be there to pick you right back up again. I told you should have handed over to Marduk. They might have let her free right now.
Sounds fun.
What are you looking at?
1, 2, 1, 2. Then after this, I'll do 10,000 squats. Come to think of it, I don't think I've shot myself up with any drugs lately. Back when I was fighting, it's like I couldn't keep my hands off him. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. All I've got to do is focus on being the best. Wow, he's being beaten senseless by Walter has actually cured his drug addiction and sent him on a new path. That's kind of cool. Good job, Walter. You're curing fists. Ah, I'm the best. Just you wait, you bastard. I'll get my revenge on you next time for sure. You beat the addiction out of him. Maybe we could use Walter to cure it. No, it's a bit extreme.